I can't give my thoughts. I know too much. Mood. Honestly, I wish there were some indication that other folks in the town feel the same way. Then I'd be more comfortable accusing Carver. This development is very interesting, though. I can see that. The only problem is everyone that started to have that inclination, he's killed them off. Like John or whoever, Joseph, uh, had the indication. Yes, he was still claiming large blame on Mary, but he had an idea that Carver was involved. Um, like Carver's been very strategic with anyone who's kind of suspected him, he's gotten rid of. So now you have a town that's run by fear. So I think accusing him makes sense. I was worried about the too much emotion, and I still am, but maybe that will drive it home.
We have to stop this.
Yeah.
The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one. We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us,
This is
but
so
not
tough.
by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see.
Fuck off.
I will see this town purged of all evil.
He's right. Listen to what he's saying. Carver is to blame.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
You have to stop Carver.
You have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself.
Yeah.
I know what must be done here.
Come on.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
Here we go.
What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you. How can a man of God conduct himself in such a way?
Guilty!
Mary, your suffering is at an end. You are
Let's
free to
fucking
leave.
go. Let's fucking go.
Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing. The devil's daughter has deceived you all. Not me.
Haha, got him.
I see her. Satan's whore. You will pay heavily for your crimes. I was one of the first to fall under your spell.
Bullshit.
Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
No, that's you.
I've not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me. I shall remember you all my days.
Aww.
But I didn't save you.
What? Huh? Pause. Okay. Yes, Mantis. What's up? What's up? Dude, I'm so tired. Please tell me we're almost there. Your girl is so tired. What's up, Mantis? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So in the final scene, when all is revealed, look out for the company the bus driver works for. It ties the entire thing together, and 90% of people miss it. Okay. I hope they give the same treatment he gave all the folks he accused in order. I agree, Sphinx. Well, I think we saw a letter. Wasn't it like a Carver bus company or something like that? Because we saw a letter that was on a newspaper or something like that that was talking about hiring bus drivers.
I can't believe it's finally over. You protected the girl and you were right about the priest. He was the genuinely evil one. Let's get out of here.
Can I go to sleep now?
Tell me what happened. You see the girl, Mary?
Ready for the goosebumps? Okay.
I think finally, this whole nightmare is over.
No, I don't think so. Or maybe. Can I get a mod to dismiss the ad, please? It's Vince.
Hey! I'm real sorry.
For...
I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone.
Is
You
he the
call for help
bus
when you leave
driver?
this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
Is he the bus driver? That's why the bus driver's been missing this whole time.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through.
We've all had one hell of a rough night. You more than anyone.
That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on yourself. We've all been through hell.
Yeah,
You're
they've been
finally
dead
getting out
this
of
whole
this hell by
time.
yourself. I just wish we all could have made it.
Yeah. Feynman? What? Fun. I'm gonna be honest, it's just because I'm having a hard time reading the logo. Which, to be fair, might be why people miss it. Uh, no, I think Fawn's going what to him being the bus driver. Feynman? Ferriman? Is that... I'm gonna be honest. There were a lot of names thrown out at me. I know Ferriman. Yeah, that's why I'm like, Ferryman? Like, is it like Kronos? Gotcha. Yeah, like Charon. Yeah, not Kronos. Charon. My brain is so tired. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so I was like, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna hold off for this ad. Very unique twist. I don't know how I feel about everything being a memory for him. And what is the ferryman's job? Or freeman's job? To carry people onwards to their death plate. I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna probably have to spell it out for me a little bit more because my brain has just been in overdrive for the last 9.5 hours. So but to bring them to their final resting place. He brought them home. Okay, the ad is almost over. Yeah, I was like, oh, this will be a cute game, and it's done in like 4 hours. 10 hours later. Yeah, I think this is intriguing. Obviously, we still have a little bit left to see. He helps the souls of the damned cross over so they can finally be at peace. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Wait, does that mean for himself too? Am I gonna have to pop in a content warning? Welcome back. Can we get a content warning just in case? Because I just remembered he still has a gun. So I'm a little scared. Because like, oh my god, this is nice. And it could turn not nice very quickly. So like, is he ferrying himself too? Oh boy.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, he survived the house fire.
Yeah, I'm fine.
No, I just meant like
wanna
he
get these
might make
folks
a
to where they need to be.
choice to do like someone unaliving or something.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense now.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
It's interesting too. If you think about it, him and the other companions are all representations of
Hi there.
the different levels of
How you
grief.
doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny. Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Hey! You motherfucker, you! You take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
Hey, cool it. I was trying to help. Didn't you see that thing?
What are you talking about? Ain't nothing out here. Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
Saved Andrew, saved Mary. Interesting.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't. All your doing. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him. Till we meet again. Maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian Desert, or somewhere else. But we will meet again. At least one more time.
That's gonna be the last picture. Wow. Interessante.
Oh, what is this that I can't
Trying to hang on.
I am death, none can excel. I hold the key to heaven or hell.
Hang on.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over for another?
There we go. Because I was like, I think we're getting into possible DMCA territory. So let me just get rid of this for right now. Wow, y'all. Holy shit. That was a lot to unpack. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. Gonna go ahead and uninstall. Now that that's done. How's everyone doing? I know we've been going for a long time. Okay, but like, did these dead people have an actual modern representation, or was he just the fairy witch trials era folk? I think he was carrying them with him. It's already gone 3 a.m. and I should have been sleeping 2 hours ago. Go get sleep, Mantis, and thank you for that lovely little tidbit. I think because of what happened in the 70s, it might have stilted, especially since there was still one member alive. It seemed like the reincarnation of them wouldn't work if there was one remaining. So as long as he was alive, which is kind of an interesting concept, as long as he was alive, then them from the 70s was still alive, which kind of can translate to the whole idea of as long as you are alive, like as long as people who love and know you are alive, your spirit and your story will never die. So I think that's my interpretation of it. I think if he had not survived the fire, I think they would have been back. And what we were seeing was their today representation up until the idea and the realization that he's the bus driver. I think that's what I'm kind of gathering, like I said, in my interpretation. It's interesting that Vince has been, I guess, reincarnated a couple times. So before they had to come back a third time, he helped them move on. Yeah, I think that's to me the most logical reasoning behind it, because otherwise I agree it doesn't make sense. So I think if he had died in that fire, then yeah, what we were seeing were their today representations. So it's very interesting. So because if you think about it too, he and Vince are two sides of different coins. So whichever was Andrew but grown up. Yep. Yeah, no, we were more so Mantis 1, go to bed. But 2, we're more so trying to speculate about like why they weren't further reincarnation. Yeah. So I think that's what Andrew burnt his ear in the fire, and the bus driver had horrible scars from the burns. Yeah. You're so good, Fawn. It's like I've been going for a while. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and why we didn't see, like I said, the full reincarnation of everybody. Yeah, there was a fire at the very, very beginning of the game. Like in the first 20 minutes of the prologue. That's how the entire Clark family died. Was because Andrew was making some tea, I think, and stuff was happening in the home. Megan locked the mom in the bathroom. The dad fell asleep drunk on the couch. Daniel, his counterpart, got stuck in the attic. Good night, Mantis. Tanya is her old name. Taylor. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will be back here on Thursday if you want to come and hang out. We'll be playing more Cabernet. Taylor, her counterpart, died trying to get off of a balcony, and her scarf got stuck and she ended up dying. That's why I was like, I wonder if the way that they died previously is how they die again, which kind of happened for Taylor and for Daniel. Because how Daniel died in the 70s was he fell off the roof and onto a fence that was barbed like that. So that's why I was like, I wonder if the ghost that had been haunting us was him. So, yeah, this is very interesting. I have mixed feelings about... Because, like, part of me feels really silly that I fought so hard to save people that were already dead. So I feel like some of it feels a little bit diminished. Yeah, no, Mantis, yeah. That's what I'm saying. 1000%. That's what I was basically saying, was how they died in one version is how they died in the other versions. Yep. So I think that's the one thing that I'm kind of struggling with, because, like, y'all saw how hard I fought to try and make sure that Taylor was good. And stuff like that. So, I mean, in some ways, it feels, like, great because there's so much buy-in. Yeah, and I think that's where, the regrets, and not being able to help everybody. And that's what he says to Megan/Mary. Like, she's like, you saved me. And he's like, but I didn't save you. And he's saying that to Mary, but he's also saying that to his family members that died in the fire. So I think that's where I'm a little bit, like, iffy about, but I know I'll probably just need to sit with it for a little bit, and then I'll probably be fine. Really interesting, though. I think the graphics in the game are stunning. Like I said, I think just some of it is just wishing that there was a little bit more accessibility with, like, if we need to go back a scene, not going back the entire scene, and being able to fast forward. So, like, little things like that. But overall, I really did enjoy it. Do I think I'll play it again? Probably not. I am a completionist, but I think I'm pretty satisfied. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome that we got. Especially knowing what we know now, too. So I'm pretty satisfied. I'm feeling pretty good with the outcome that we got. So, which is really, really good. So yeah. I hope everyone's hanging in there. Like I said, I know this was way longer. I was totally expecting. That's why I was messaging, because I was gonna body double with some people while doing some editing, and I was like, I'm still going. So, but your girl is tired. I think for a game like this, I get why they would make you have to stick with your decisions the first time you play it. It feels like the decisions are, yeah, it feels very much like an honor mode of BG3, because you're just locked in. But it'd be cool if on a replay you could redo everything. I'd be curious to see what the other options kind of lead to in regards to that. So I do agree with that completely. I'm going to snooze that ad. So yeah. And I do have a couple of the other Dark Pictures Anthology. I will probably take a break for a bit, because we do have some awesome games coming up. We have South by Midnight starting next week. And then Expedition 33 starting up later this month. So really, really cool. And just thank you all so much. I think, go back. I think I both saw we gained and lost a follower during the stream, which is slightly disheartening, but it is what it is. Yep. So we're currently 71 followers away from our next follower goal. And the big thing, which again, I'm so grateful to everyone who was lurking for a bit. I've been working really hard to try and get my concurrent viewer thing up. I have a goal of trying to hit 20 this month. It's my goal. I've been stuck between 11 and 15 for the last 6 months. So I am trying to hit 20 if we can. I think we can do it. I think we got some awesome stuff, and just taking time to take more space for mental health stuff is, I think, helping a bit too. So, but I had a lot of fun. So thank you for everyone that's been hanging out. This has been a lot of fun today. Salem is passed out of sleep. I'm getting hungry. I gotta figure out dinner. And kind of relax and unwind for the evening. I'm probably gonna get some bourbon and work on some edits too. But yeah, keep an eye on my socials. I will be posting my schedule tomorrow because I did, but thanks to a wonderful friend, I misclicked and forgot to add in alt text, and that's really important. So I will post that tomorrow. Yes. Okay, perfect. Well, then you got someplace to hang out tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I will be lurking because I'm going to be emotional from therapy, and I put a boundary to not mod when that happens. So we're going to get out of here, y'all. Thank you so much for today. I will catch y'all on Thursday. Thanks for hanging out.